This is Olympia's Watershed Park, and as you can see on here, we're right here. It's just like one big loop, and it's approximately 1.5 miles. And this is right in the heart of the city, basically, and it's a temperate rainforest. It gets on average like 15 or 20 more inches a year of rain than the rest of the state, and yeah, it's got amazing old growth, fir trees, and it's beautiful so far. We've only come less than 1/4 mile into it, and yeah, we're gonna do the whole loop. Let's get going. Go on, go. So many years ago, when Olympia was just starting to be developed, people came and dug wells here for water, obviously. And eventually the city of Olympia took over those wells, and it provided the city, all of the people in the city, water. Eventually they closed it down. I assume they found a new source of water. And the city's plan was to clear cut this area, which is, I forget it, 50 acres or more. And the locals did not like the idea of that, so they challenged it and they won. And this is now a park. Check this out, this big old tree. It's a nurse log, but look at the size of the trees growing out of it. That's pretty amazing. So this is one of the main things I love about the West Coast, is that you can be in a city, and no, this isn't a huge city like New York or anything, but you know, it's the state capital, it's pretty large, and right in the middle of everything, we have a giant temperate rainforest park that, you know, you can drive 5 minutes from downtown and be in a rainforest. It's pretty amazing. And this isn't the only place that has this. Even in the larger cities like, you know, Portland or Seattle or even San Francisco, you can drive a reasonable distance and be deep in nature. It's just something you don't get in, well, you don't get it in Chicago for sure. You don't get it most places east of the Rockies. That's why I am a West Coast boy now. mean, there's a lot of other things I love about the West Coast. Just that people are a lot more laid back here. The mountains, the ocean, the food. Lots of good stuff out here. So we're about halfway done with the walk already. It's mostly flat. A lot of boardwalks. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, it smells good. So I kind of expected to see more water here since it's called Watershed. But this is the first significant amount of water I've seen. Although you can't see it very well because everything is so lush. But it sounds like there's a little bit of a waterfall back there. But this is not somewhere you can easily go off trail. And I'm sure they don't want you to do that anyway. Well, I haven't seen these in a long time. Is it skunk cabbage? Is that what they're called? I saw tons of this up in the Olympics. This is a huge plant. This is like 6 feet across. Check this out. I always had lots of fantasies when I was a kid, and even now, about living in the forest. There's this tree that's fallen. It goes over the little stream, and then back there it looks like a doorway into that giant old tree. Yeah, it definitely looks big enough to crawl into. That could be my new home. This is my bridge. This is called Moxley Creek, M-O-X-L-I-E, Moxley Creek. Flows down to the inlet in Olympia. That flat trail got hilly really fast, and now I'm getting my workout on. Look back here, it's just kind of creepy. I don't know, it's some kind of metal tank. It's got some creepy faces on it. Creepy. Well, I think this is my favorite nature spot in the Olympia area so far. It's really nice. It's just very wild. It's unlike Priest Point, which had picnic pavilions and lots of parking lots and stuff. This feels more like you're out in the woods somewhere, like I'm in the National Forest. It's really nice. Priest Point Park, that one is really cool too. Well, we made it. That was a nice little hike, and if you're feeling really energetic, you could do it a couple of times. So thanks for coming along with us, and see you down the road.